Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you want to learn about mathematical concepts from JEE Mains and your boards exam, then this is the channel for you. In today's video, I'll be discussing a question from JEE Mains 2025 24th January session. So let us now come to the question. This question is from the chapter Continuity and Differentiability. So the question is, let box x the greatest integer function and m and n respectively be the number of points where the function fx equals to box x plus mod of x minus 2, where x lies between minus 2 to 3 is not continuous and not differentiable, then find the value of m plus n. So we need to find out the number of points where this function fx is not continuous and is not differentiable. So let me first write down the function. So the function has this form: fx equals to box x plus x minus 2 in the interval minus 2x to 3. Now for when we try to solve these type of questions for the boards exam, we need to do it elaborately. Like we need to find out these limits. Suppose we need to check the continuity of a function at some point x equals to a, then we need to check these limits, whether these limits are equal, f equals to fa, and when we need to find out the differentiability of a function, then this limit is obtained. X minus a equals to f dash a. So if these limit exist and this is equal to f of a at some function a, then this function will be continuous at x equals to a. For the differentiability, if this limit exists, then this function is differentiable at that point and the derivative will have this value. But for JEE questions, we need to use the short tricks. So let me now discuss those short tricks. So here we have the function mod of x minus 2. First let me discuss this function. So we know that this mod function has, suppose we only draw the mod function. So so mod function has the graph like this. This is the mod function. So for mod of x minus 2, same thing will happen. This is happening at 0, x equals to 0, but it will happen at 2. So this is the mod of x minus 2 function. We know that this function, this mod of x minus 2 function is x minus 2 for x greater or equals to 2, and this is equals to 2 minus x for x less than 2. Now we can see that this function, this mod x function, is continuous everywhere, as we can continuously draw this function. So this mod of x minus 2 function is also continuous everywhere, as we can draw this function continuously. But for differentiability, there is a corner point here. Here is the corner point at x equals to 2. So other than this corner point, there is no corner point on this graph, only one corner point. So at the corner points, the tangents are not unique. Therefore at those corner points, the derivative do not exist. For any function, if there is a corner point, the derivative will not exist for that point. So here at x equals to 2, this function is not differentiable. So this function is continuous everywhere, but this function is not differentiable at x equals to 2, but continuous everywhere. Okay, now let me come to the box x function. So box x function has So box 6 function has this property, it will have value 0 if x lies between 0 to 1, it will have value 1 if x lies between 1 to 2, and so on. Similarly for the minus, it will have value -1 if x lies between -1 to 0, it will have value -2 if x lies between -2 to -1. So if we draw the graph of this function, we can see, let me draw this function. Suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. So if we draw this function, it has value 0 in the interval 0 to 1. So it will be like this. For 1 to 2, it has value 1, so it will be like this, and it will be closed, and this side will be open. Similarly for 2 to 3, it has value 2, so like this and like this. Similarly for the -1 to 0 interval, it has value -1, therefore like this, sorry, not this one. So here it will be like this, and after that it will be like this. So we can see there is a jump at every integer point. So this function is not continuous at the integer point, and also not continuous implies not differentiable. So this box 6 function is neither continuous nor differentiable at those integer points. So if we now come to our problem, which was like this: fx equals to box 6 plus mod of x minus 2. So for continuity, and it was in the interval -2 to 3. So for continuity, this function is not continuous at -1, 0, 1 and 2. These are open intervals, so -2 and 3 are not included, and this function is not continuous at 2. For differentiability, this function is not differentiable again at those points -1, 0, 1, 2, and this function is not continuous everywhere, so there is no continuous everywhere, and so I should write it continuous, not continuous, and not differentiable. So this is continuous everywhere. For this function, this is not differentiable at 2. So the whole function is not continuous at these 4 points, -1, 0, 1, 2. So we have the value of m as 4. For this function, it will not be differentiable at -1, 0, 1, 2, and this is not differentiable at 2, and 2 is already included in this set. So n will also have the value 4. Therefore m plus n equals to 4 plus 4, which is 8. So the answer will be 8. Let me check the options. Yeah, so option 3 has the answer 8, so it will be the correct option. So here we have used these properties. One is box 6 is not continuous, not differentiable at each integer, and another property is that mod of x minus a is continuous everywhere but not differentiable at x equals to a. So by using these properties, we can also solve another questions like this. So this is the important results for this question. By using these results, we can solve another questions from JEE Mains. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and comment on the video. Share this video with others who are preparing for JEE Mains and other exams like that. And also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.